Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Bird's Eye View. My name is Sandy Lowe. I am in Atlanta today at the IRL 2026 event talking to Martin Schneider. Hi, Martin. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
You know, it's a little humid and hot here, but better than cold. So,
right.
Yeah, it's not bad. So, yes, a lot of talk at the event and everywhere else about AI. And I just want to kind of own in on customer success. In what ways do you feel AI can really elevate customer success?
Well, what AI can do and what I can bring to really any phase of the revenue journey, right, is it can do a number of things, right? It can look at more data than humans can look at. It can ask more questions in a faster amount of time and across a broader set of data repositories than a human can do, right? It can start to identify trends before a human would be able to do that, right? So when you look at AI for customer success, we can look at the high-level things of like, putting a renewal agent on the case or identifying expansion opportunities. But really what I think is the most important is having that 24/7, always on, always analyzing the relationship so that when interesting moments, when things are starting to trend in a certain direction, whether that's negative churn and things like that you want to get in front of, or if opportunities and identifying opportunities for usage spiking is coming up. Let's have a conversation well before a QBR if I'm a CSM to have that conversation of, do we need to change your subscription? Do we need to put you on a different tier because you don't want to have a pricing surprise and things like that? So how do we get to that point where we're trusted advisors and we're not just chasing the renewal, only engaging at these set moments? So the AI can actually tell us when to engage, what to say, identify trends well before a human could, and really just kind of supercharge the human relationship side of it in ways that we just can't. Our brains don't handle that at scale. Because as we know that, most of the time, customer success organizations, at the most, when they're successful, one human probably has 50 relationships or less, right? So how do you start to scale your customer success to give it that really great white glove experience to more customers outside of just like your highest paying tiers? So as you can do this more, you can scale and get one human to do maybe 100 accounts. So now you're doubling your effectiveness without adding a single head count, right?
Yeah.
So and providing that really great experience across the life cycle and through post sale in ways you really couldn't. So that's just some ways that AI is really changing the game for customer success organizations to just be kind of always on and not having to kind of, just schedule this, do this, and kind of work through these kind of rigid workflows, because that's what they were kind of forced to do. Now it can be much more dynamic, much more proactive, much more prescriptive on the side of customer success than we ever could before.
That makes a lot of sense. So last and very quick question. So you're saying that there is definitely still very much a place for the human interaction, the human layer, that touch.
Absolutely. I don't think you can replace the customer success motion entirely, you can replace the humans in that loop entirely with AI. Because again, what are we trying to do? We're trying to build relationships. And there's a difference between like skills and expertise and experience that AI just can't really match the human factor of that. So now, if AI is uncovering that upsell or that expansion opportunity to a human CSM who can then reach out in real time, get all that kind of stuff at the right time, that's great. And again, we're supercharging humans, not replacing them, because that's way more important. I think humans will always be in the loop. They're going to be able to do more with less, have more accounts. You'll be able to scale the customer success experience in ways that we couldn't before through AI, but humans are not getting out of the loop there. It doesn't make sense. You still want to build relationships. You still, as the customer, you still want to think of, Sandy's my CSM. We have a great relationship. When I have a problem, I know to go to her. Because again, even if you name your agents, no one really knows to go to an agent when they actually have a problem and when they want to proactively engage. So it's really important to keep that human in the loop.
Absolutely. So you heard it here. Supercharging humans. Thank you, Martin.
Thank you.